students, do you like pet animals? So which animal you like the most? Yes, like cat, dog, rat, rabbit, etc. Today I will tell a story, and there is a hero in our story. Our boy Chandu is our hero, and Chandu is studying in class 4th. He has a pet. Can you guess what is his pet? Yes, it is a dog. And what is its name? Chiku. Nice name, isn't it? Now suppose if you get a dog, what will you do? Yes, you will feed him, you will play with him, and what is the most important thing you will do for him? Yes, you will make a place for him where he can sleep, have food and play. Chandu also made a place for him. What he did first? First, he marked the boundary of the place where he can live. What is the shape of the boundary? Can you find the things in your daily life which are of this shape? Yes, it can be a table, blackboard, cots, notebooks, etc. Now, can you recall what this shape is called? Yes, it is a rectangle. What do you know about rectangles? It is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and angles are vertical. You can see the length and breadth of the rectangle from the figure. So, what would be the length of the side opposite to 2 meters? Yes, it is also 2 meters. What will be the length of the side opposite to 1 meter? Very good, it is also 1 meter. Chandu need to fence the boundary so that dog can sleep peacefully. Can you tell how much wire Chandu need to fence the boundary? How will you calculate it? Let us add all the sides of the rectangle to get the total length of the wire for the fencing of the boundary. What is the length of this side? 2 meters. What is the length of this side? 1 meter. Now, let us measure the other two sides also. Length of the sides are 2, 1, 2 and 1 meters respectively. Then, what will be the total length of the boundary? It will be 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 6 meters. Length of the wire required for fencing is 6 meters. We can say that length of the boundary is 6 meters. Your dog can't be home all the time. So what will you do? You will take him out for walk. Chandu also take his dog for walk and they go to the nearby park. Can you tell what is the shape of the park by looking at the figure? Yes, it is a square. What can you tell about a square? A square is also a rectangle. In a square, all the 4 sides are of equal length. If Chandu takes one round of the park with his dog, can you tell how much distance he will cover? And how will you do it? First, we should know what is the length of each side of the park. And it is written that length of one side of the park is 150 meters. As he covers one complete round of the park, how much distance he will walk? Yes, it is 150 plus 150 plus 150 plus 150. Here 150 is added 4 times, which is equal to multiplying 150 with 4. So, the length of the boundary is 150 times 4, which is equal to 600 meters. To get the boundary of the square, it is equal to multiply the length of the side of a square with 4. And why this is true? Because length of each side of a square is equal. Now, if Chandu takes 5 rounds of the park with his dog, can you tell how much distance he will cover? So, in one round, he covered how much distance? 600 meter, remember? So, in 5 rounds, how much distance they will walk? Yes, very good. They will walk 5 times 600, which is equal to 3000 meters. Is 3000 meter is very big number? Can we convert into kilometers? How many meters form 1 kilometer? Yes, 1000 meters form 1 kilometer. So, can you tell how many kilometers Chandu and Chiku walked? So, 1000 meters form 1 kilometer. Then 2000 meters forms 2 times 1000 meters, which is equal to 2 kilometer. Then what about 3000 meters? Yes, 3000 meters form 3 times 1000 meters, which is equal to 3 kilometers. Will you walk 3 kilometers every day? Is it equal to the distance from your home to school? Try to find out. Now, let me ask you a question. Can we find boundary of geometrical shapes other than rectangle and square? Let us try with the following figure. What is this figure? It has 5 sides. So, it is called a pentagon. What is the length of the side AB? 10 centimeters. What is the length of the side BC? 15 centimeters. What is the length of the side CD? 12 centimeters. What is the length of the side DE? 12 centimeters. And what is the length of the side EA? 15 centimeters. Then, how to get the total length of the boundary? By adding the length of the sides AB, BC, CD, DE and EA. AB plus BC plus CD plus DE plus EA equal to 10 plus 15 plus 12 plus 12 plus 15, which is equal to 64 centimeters. While walking in the park, Chandu saw a poster of a dog race competition. Chandu was very much excited to take his dog to the race. They both went there. Chandu saw that the race track is in circular shape and Chiku says he wants to run on track number 1 so that he can win first prize. But Chandu wants to take track number 4. If there is an option to select the track, which track will you choose for Chiku? Yes, track 4 will be a good selection for Chiku. Can you tell why? You can observe that radius of 4th track is smaller than the radius of other tracks. So, Chiku have to cover less distance compared to other dogs. In that case, he may win the race. Have you seen race track for competitions like Olympics,
AC yard, etc., how the athletes will stand at a starting point? Let us see 800-meter race in World Athletic Meet. Observe the position of each athlete at the time of starting. Can you say why they are standing like this?
Chandu and Chiku was very much happy after the race. Do you know why?
Let us see. Chandu wanted to put the picture on the wall of his house. For that, he is going to decorate it with his favorite ribbon by putting it around the frame. By looking at the figure, can you tell how much ribbon he requires? Length of one side AB, it is 16 centimeters. What is the length of the side BC? It is 14 centimeters. What is the length of the side CD? It is 16 centimeters. What is the length of the side DA? 14 centimeters. So, what is the total length of the boundary? It is AB plus BC plus CD plus AD, which is equal to 16 plus 14 plus 16 plus 14, which is equal to 60 centimeters. Hence, we require a ribbon of 60 centimeters length.
One day, his friend Rohan came to his house, and when Rohan saw that frame, he told Chandu that he also decorated his frame in the same manner. And also, his frame is bigger than the Chandu's frame, as he uses 72 centimeter of ribbon to decorate it. Chandu didn't believe Rohan. He asked him to bring his frame so that he can compare which one is bigger. That means he wants to compare which one cover more space. Can you tell how will he do that?
Let us check with two papers. Let us call this paper 1. We will call this as paper 2. We will keep one over the other like this. Are they of same size? No. Sheet 1 is smaller than sheet 2. So, if we keep on the table, sheet 1 requires less space than sheet 2.
Let us do another activity. Let us cover our table with Math Magic books. How many Math Magic books are required to cover our tabletop? And there should be no gap between the books, and one book should not overlap with the other.
If I'll keep like this, I need 12 books to cover the top of my table. Try this yourself and tell me your answer. I want to know whose table is big. Suppose you cover your table with 15 Math Magic books. Your friend says he requires 30 books. When you ask him to show his book, he is showing a small notebook like this. Will you agree that his table is bigger than you? Why? He cannot say that his table is bigger as our Math Magic book is bigger than his notebook. So, it covers more space than notebook. Therefore, he requires more notebooks to cover the table.
So, how can we do the measurement properly? Everyone should use only Math Magic book. Suppose you have a friend in Russia and you want to know whose table is big, but he don't have Math Magic book with him. So how will he do that? Here is an idea.
Let all of us make a small square of side 1 centimeter. How many such squares are required to cover your table? Let us check which of the following figure covers more space. The square has 16 small boxes and the rectangle has 14 small boxes. So, square covers more space than the rectangle. Now, how will you check which photo frame is big? Let us try to cover each photo frame with the squares of side 1 centimeter. How many squares are required to fill Chandu's photo frame? He requires 224 small boxes. What about Rohan's photo frame? It also requires 224 small boxes. Which is bigger? Both are same, isn't it? Let us do one more activity. Can you identify this shape? It is a square. Let us call this figure A. Can you tell the length of the boundary of the square? Yes, it is 4 times 3, which is equal to 12 centimeters. Now, look at the second figure. In this figure, it is given that a small square of side 1 centimeter is cut off. Now, can you find the length of the boundary of second figure B? It is 12 centimeters. Is there any difference between the length of the boundaries of figure A and figure B? Both are same. Both figures have equal boundaries. Now can you tell which figure is bigger? How did we get figure B? By removing one small square from figure A. Then clearly figure A is bigger than the figure B. Let us see another figure C, in which again a small square of side 1 centimeter is cut off from the middle of the rectangle A. Can you calculate the length of the boundary of figure C? It will be 14 centimeters. If you compare boundary length of figure A and figure C, which figure has the larger length? Clearly, figure C has the larger length. Which rectangle is bigger, A or C? Clearly, A is bigger than C, as we have removed one small square from A to get C. Also, B and C are of same size. The space covered by C is smaller than the space covered by A. But the length of the boundary of C is bigger than the length of the boundary of A.
So, what are the things we discussed today? First, we learnt about how to calculate length of boundaries of different polygons by solving daily life examples, and also converting length of boundaries from meter to kilometer and vice versa. Next, we learnt about the space covered by different polygons, and then we compared the space covered by different polygons by doing some activities. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.